You know, back when Terry and I were married, we went through a Bible study, and I don't know about, sometimes you go through Bible studies and things just kind of stick with you. And there was a principle that came out of this study that stuck with us our entire marriage. And it was pretty simple. It's just watch where God is working, either in a church or in somebody's life, and then join in. That's simple. Either with your time or your money or whatever it takes, whatever you have at the time, give to wherever you see God working. So the hard part is just keep your eyes open and watching all the time. But we try to do that in our entire married life, and it served us well. So now we find ourselves in this situation where we see God working in the church and in people's lives, and so we have a challenge of how we're going to meet that financially. So Terry's got some ideas for our family.
You know us to be a strange, different kind of family, and so I'm going to just tell you our crazy little story. We love to give. We love to invest in people. We really love people. For me, a new building would be great, but it's not something I have to have. I'm a missions freak, and I just love people, so wherever the people are, I'm good to go under a tree or wherever. However, I believe God loves us completely. I'm convinced of it. I'm convinced He moves in our everyday life. I watch Him and I'm just amazed. I just know He loves us, and that causes me to want to give and participate. And if our leadership at this church has the vision for a building, then I'm behind it 180%. So, there comes our problem. We love the people here. We're committed 100%. Just have one challenge. We love giving. Here's our problem. We don't have any financial resources right now. Wow, that's kind of big to say. Need excuses? I got 2 kids in out-of-state college. Oh, and I can give you excuse after excuse after excuse. But the desire of my heart is to financially and time-wise contribute, invest in this project, because I believe in it, because I believe in our leaders. So it's like, we want to do this, but if you look at the checkbook, I mean, we're doing really good to meet our current commitments. So what do? The desire is there, the joy is there. How do you do it? So you go back to the Lord and the desire of your heart that He gives you. And I think He's been preparing us for a creative solution for years. And for us, I think it's different for everybody, but for us, the Zeiglers, it's about changing where we live. We're getting creative. We want to be able to contribute, and that's where our assets are. So if we change where we live and we downsize, then the money we save, we still can meet our commitments we have right now. Our income is pretty consistent, so you've got to look at how do we reduce debt so we have the opportunity to give. And we chose to do that through changing where we live. So that's what we're about. That's our commitment, and we've taken steps over the last 2 months to make that happen now. By the time you see this, we will have moved, and there's great joy in it. I'm so excited that the Lord helped us through, and I'm telling you, put the pieces in order. The desire of our heart was there, but He put the pieces in order to make this happen, and we're thrilled about it.
Yeah. It reminds me of in 2 Kings, there's a widow who needs a lot of money, but all she has is this one vase or vial of oil. And so, you know, Elijah goes, well, what do you have? She goes, all I have is this. And he goes, well, your not enough is going to be enough. And so, you know, the miracle was that got expanded one after another, and she had plenty of oil that she sold. But she gave what little she had, but she gave it all, and God does the rest of it. So we're going to do our part and see what God does.